All right, let's move into everyday Madden ratings. Does everybody have one ready?
I do.
All right, lead us off, Zach.
Laundry. And I'm talking about doing it, folding it, keeping up on it, not having to do laundry because you need clothes.
Just part of your daily habit.
Yes.
Or your weekly habit, whatever it may be.
Yes, and this also comes from me. I also accidentally I got like dryer sheets off of Amazon and I got 240. So I am good for a while.
Yeah, you're going to be doing that. Or not, you're not going to have to buy new ones for.
But I'm going to give myself like an 85. I'm actually pretty good at it. Like I just kind of throw my clothes down there usually and throw them right in there. And I usually do at least a load a load of laundry every probably 2 days.
Okay. I'm with you, man. I rate myself pretty high. I'm like a 91, 92, and I've been like this since I have moved out on my own. I've always, done my own laundry. I do have a little bit of room.
How many times have I been in your house and you said you didn't have underwear because you had to do laundry?
That was when I was poor, and then I bought like 20 pairs of underwear.
This was like less than a year ago.
No, there's no way that's true.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. You didn't have. It wasn't like you were out of it, but you needed to do laundry because you didn't have something.
I also change my clothes a lot, like especially in the summer. I'll change my clothes.
91, 92, you can't have a slip up like that.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
You're the one who gave yourself a rating way higher.
I'm sticking by it. I always get I do my laundry every 3 days.
But I'm a 95 then.
I don't let it sit.
I didn't know where you're going on those kind. I'm a 95 then.
Well, how the hell else would you rate it?
I don't know. Coming from a person who has been out of clothes before, giving themselves a 91. That's like the highest number I think we've ever used.
You can't get better at it. Get off my ass.
Less than a year ago, but I'm just saying
Get
91.
Off my ass. You don't know.
92 may be like the highest number we've ever given on this show.
Not true. I've definitely given myself higher than that.
Well, then you really think highly of yourself.
Yeah, I very much so do.
Matt,
I'm gonna go with probably like an 87-ish, 80 somewhere. It's definitely lower than 90. I'm not perfect at it. I'm not perfect at staying on top of the folding as much as anything. A lot of it's like, I get a load or two done, and it's like in a weird time, and I just don't have it in me to fold at that point of the night or early in the morning, whatever it may be. So it sits in a basket for a day. That's when you get it. That's how I get dinged. But as far as making sure the quality of the fabric softeners, the detergent, how it's maintained, all of that stuff, very, very good. So that's where I get back up into the mid to high 80s, in my opinion.
Very nice. Matt, you have one.
Indoor basketball shooting. I've been really, in terms of the Fisher-Price basketball hoop styles, you see guys right there. That particular, I think, model everybody in America grew up with probably at some point in either their house, grandparents' house, wherever it may be. So I'm going to just say 3-point shooting at the indoor Little Tykes hoop. I'm going to give myself a rating of a 91.
I will have to give myself like probably a 70. It's been a while. I have nephews now. So I need to.
What you need to do is get that for a Christmas gift for one of them, Zach.
Yes.
Start refining your shot then.
Very true.
Come back and like Boomy said, you can get better over 2 years, and then you can be a 99 then.
Well, not according to Zach's rules. You can't. Once you're there for the rest of your life. You're just a pissant the rest of your life. I'm going to go a little bit lower. I'm at like a 68 just for the fact that like I couldn't tell you the last time I used one of those. We used to have one set up in my parents' basement that we used to use, all the time.
Oh my God. Like I just drilled one. Just drilled it. It was just money.
Matt, you're mad. It's been probably since we moved out of that house in 2003 that I've used one. So it's probably been 17 years. So I'm probably still in the mid 60s range.
It's definitely all in the usage. You got to get shots up. Larry Bird, 500 shots a day. It's just what you got to do.
You could say that about just like anything, right? Anything you get the reps in, it's going to pay off.
I guess.
Now, this is mine to wrap it up, and this is because I've been doing this way too much lately. How are you at ordering food, the whole process, like a to-go order, calling, ordering the food, getting there on time, getting your order, everything, make sure it's right, and getting it home and it's still warm? The whole process of getting to takeout orders, where is your rating on that?
I'm probably like a 65 or something. I'm not the best. I'm not the biggest, like, I don't want to go get the food. I'd rather be delivered, and I don't know. And then you just, like, you don't know what you want, and then you get on the phone and you're just like, well, what do I want? What does everyone else want if you're ordering for other people? So yeah, I'm a very indecisive food person, so I would have to give myself like a 65.
Respect that. Maddie?
Borderline elite, 93, 94 range. Somewhere deep down inside of me, there's a legend of the food ordering and pickup game. Did it tonight. I got there literally as the pizza was being pulled out of the oven, and they boxed the first one and had the cheese pizza for my kid literally being pulled out of the oven as I was walking in. Boxed it back in my car in about 45 seconds. So, that kind of thing, you got to have the frost, the heat turned down low, angled at the feet so it's bouncing off the floorboards first, then coming up and hitting the food that's sitting on the passenger seat. It's all in preserving the heat. Don't order French fries. The French fries don't travel well. They're home games only in the restaurant. That's the only place you can eat a restaurant or a French fry, or on a very, very, very short drive. It's got to be Duke, Carolina type travel where it's 6 miles and hope for the best. But, it's one of those things I'm very good at. I tend to always double check the bag, triple check the bag when I get back to the car, make sure everything everybody needed was in there. All the dipping sauces, the utensils that may or may not be needed. It's something I take a lot of pride in, boys. So I'm going to give myself a very good 94 on this one.
Respectable. That's a man who's done it a time or two. I am probably sitting like mid 80s, and my biggest issue is my timing, and it's never that I'm late. I always tend to be early, and it's always because I don't know what it is. I always feel like as soon as I place my order, like, okay, I need to go get this, and I sit in the parking lot, or I sit, oh, your order will be out in a minute. I always seem to be waiting for them to, get it finished up. So I'm going to say like 84 is what I'll go with. But I think one of my strong suits is that I'm great at putting an order in over the phone. I've gotten better at having a plan. I know everybody's order, and I do a pretty good job communicating with the person on the phone. So 84 with a little bit of upside possibility. So I think, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Zach, is that okay? 84?
Good for you.